नमस्कार। कक्षा 11 मा पढ्ने सम्पूर्ण विद्यार्थी भाइबहिनीहरूलाई मेरो यस युट्युब च्यानल ड्रिम्स लर्निङ जोनमा स्वागत छ। आजको यस भिडियोमा म नाइजेरियन राइटर चिनुवा एचेबेले लेख्नुभएको सर्ट स्टोरी जुन क्लास 11 को कम्पलसरी इंग्लिश कोर्स बुकमा राखिएको छ, लिटरेचर सेक्सनको सर्ट स्टोरी अन्तर्गत त्यस स्टोरीसँग सम्बन्धित कोर्स बुकमा भएको क्वेशनहरूको एन्सरहरू लिएर आएको छु। कृपया यस भिडियोलाई पुरा हेरिदिनु होला र साथै यस भिडियोसँग सम्बन्धित कुनै कमेन्टहरू छ भने तल कमेन्ट बक्समा कमेन्ट गर्न नबिर्सनु होला। Exercises. The first section, understanding the text. पहिला understanding the text सँग सम्बन्धित केही क्वेशनहरू छ, यसको एन्सर म एक्सप्लेन गर्न गइरहेको छु। Answer the following questions. First, A number. Why did Jonathan think of himself as extraordinarily lucky? जोनाथनले आफूले आफूलाई extraordinarily lucky किन ठाने? Jonathan, the main character of the story, thought himself as extraordinarily lucky because he, with his 5 family members, survived in the deadly civil war in Nigeria, and he also got back his old bicycle and old zinc house. Question number B. What are the 5 blessings for which Jonathan is grateful? Jonathan कुन 5 वटा ब्लेसिङहरु प्रति कृतज्ञता व्यक्त गर्दछन्? So the 5 blessings for which Jonathan is grateful are: first one, he himself, his wife, and his 3 children who survived along with him in the civil war in Nigeria. Number C. Why did Jonathan mistrust the officer who wanted to take his bicycle? जुन अफिसरले उनको बाइसाइकल लिन जफत गर्न खोजेको थियो, त्यस अफिसरलाई उनले किन मिसट्रस्ट गरे रे? What does this tell you about the situation in Nigeria? यो कुराले नाइजेरियाको सिचुएसनको बारेमा के बताउँछ? Answer. Jonathan studied the way the officer was behaving while demanding Jonathan's bicycle in the name of law. He suspected the officer that he could be amenable to influence. Jonathan got his bicycle back from the officer in only 2 pounds. This incident of an officer being bribed by Jonathan shows that there was the prevalence of corruption among government job holders or government officials who would get bribes from those poor Nigerian citizens during civil peace. Because of lack of peace and harmony, famine, unemployment, people suffered a lot, and those who were in government jobs became corrupted. That is why he mistrusted the officer. What visitors might be at the door? Are Jonathan and his wife completely surprised? Explain. ढोकामा आएका भिजिटर्सहरु को थिए, को हुन सक्छन् र उनीहरु किन कम्प्लिटली सरप्राइज भए भनेको छ? At midnight, Jonathan heard some knocking at the door. The second knocking was so loud and imperious, Jonathan heard a reply, "I am a thief and my people," from outside when he asked who they were. So the visitors at midnight could be no one than the thieves who had gone at Jonathan's house to rob him. Jonathan and his wife are completely surprised and they beg help from neighbor and police. They had never met such visitors at midnight before. That is why they were extremely surprised. Number E. Why does no one in the neighborhood respond when the thieves pound on Jonathan's door? Why do the thieves call for the police? जोनाथनको छिमेकीहरूले जब त्यो चोरहरू अथवा थिप्सहरू त्यहाँ जोनाथनको घरमा आउँदाखेरि किन रेस्पोन्ड गरेनन्, किन रिप्लाई गरेनन् र त्यो थिप्सहरूले पुलिसलाई किन बोलाए भन्ने क्वेसन छ. अ ग्याङ अफ थिप्स हेभ कम with weapons and they have fired in the sky to threaten Jonathan family. Because of the fear of being robbed and killed, the neighborhood or the neighbors, NEIGSBORS, neighbors do not respond when they pound on Jonathan's door. The thieves call for the police to mock Jonathan family because they know that nobody comes there to save the family. Next, reference to the context. सन्दर्भमा आधारित क्वेशनहरू जस्तै What does Jonathan mean by his expression nothing puzzles God? Nothing puzzles God भन्ने जुन एक्सप्रेसन छ त्यसको मतलब के हो? What does this expression reveal about his character? उसको जोनाथनको क्यारेक्टर प्रति यसले के रिभिलेसन गर्छ यो एक्सप्रेसनले? Explain by citing details from the story भनेको छ. Answer: God is called upon regularly throughout the story, mostly in the way others might refer to fate. Both in terms of positive and negative situations, Jonathan's religious sensibility are reflected by this refrain or by this expression. Nothing puzzles God. Jonathan repeatedly refers to positive outcomes like the survival of his home and family as blessings or miracles. Likewise, he believes that nothing puzzles God in bad situations like with the coal corporations closing or with the climatic robbery. By imbuing God with the power to understand, Jonathan frees himself from agonizing about the seemingly random experiences of civil war and its aftermath. He may not understand, but God does. This allows him to use his energy constructively in the present instead of self-pitying in the seemingly hard to make out past. How does Jonathan change his experiences, the conflicts in his life? Explain. उसले आफ्नो एक्सपिरियन्सेसहरू कसरी चेन्ज गर्छन् है र यो कन्फ्लिक्ट इन लाइफ र कन्फ्लिक्ट जुन लाइफमा भएको जुन दुःख कष्टहरू छ हैन त्यो एक्सपिरियन्सहरूले कसरी चेन्ज गर्छ एक्सप्लेन. So Jonathan Iwegbu is the protagonist of the story Civil Peace. He is defined by optimism and hardiness, even in the face of great tragedy. Despite the devastation of the civil war, Jonathan celebrates what he still has rather than regretting what he has lost. For instance, he gives thanks for the lives of his wife and 3 living children instead of mourning the son he buried. Jonathan is not only optimistic but also industrious. Instead of waiting for the situation to change, he starts several businesses. Through the end of the story, he remains focused on the future. Even when his ex gratia money is stolen by thieves, he tells sympathetic neighbors that he counts it as nothing and continues to work. Read the extract and answer the questions below. The extract is to God who made me, if you come inside and find 100 pounds, take it and shoot me and shoot my wife and children. I swear to God, the only money I have in this life is this 20 pounds egg rasher they gave me today. First question is, who is the speaker? The protagonist of the story, Jonathan Iwegbu, is the speaker. Who is the speaker talking to? The speaker is talking to the head of a gang of thieves who have come to rob him. Who does they refer to? They refers to the person who gave him ex gratia or egg rashers or government officials. Question number D. Nigerian English has words like soja for soldier, kata kata for confusion, trouble, and derive apparently from English words but transformed by native languages phonologies. What does the author's use of dialect here add to the story? Answer is, there is an extended dialogue between Jonathan and the thief leader at the last section of the story. The language Jonathan speaks is quite different to the gang of thieves. Speak. Jonathan speaks carefully with a strong sense of grammar. The thieves are clearly uneducated. This shows the split in the community. The English spoken there is transformation by native languages phonology, and it has a musical theatrical quality that echoes back to tribal ritual, calling and Igbo past. In contrast, Jonathan has long traded for more civilized town life. They are of the same people yet fundamentally unconnected. Why do you think the thieves who come to rob Jonathan speak English with a heavier African accent than Jonathan does? The thieves who come to rob Jonathan speak English with native languages phonology, that is, with a heavier African accent than Jonathan does, because they may be uneducated and can't speak English as fine as Jonathan. The title of the story, Civil Peace, itself is ironical, as there is little to differentiate civil peace from civil war. Do you think that the title of the story is appropriate, or would Civil War have been a better title? Explain. The title of the story, Civil Peace, is ironical because the period is neither social nor peaceful, and there is even no law and order. The presence of governmental officials, corruption and robbery and theft are the evidences of this. People are not actually enjoying the rule of law and peace during the time of civil peace. Actually, there is no peace. Still, people are suffered of hidden violence. The only difference between civil peace and civil war is that the violence is hidden in civil peace, whereas the violence is direct in civil war. I think, though ironic, the title Civil Peace is appropriate because the story is about the period of civil peace after the declaration of the end of civil war. The title Civil War would not have been better than the title Civil War because the story wants to tell us the post-war situation or consequences of the war during the period of civil peace. Or in other words, Chinua Achebe wants to define the readers what civil peace means. Next question type, reference beyond the text. How would you describe civil peace in Nigeria? Answer is the Biafra War or civil war in Nigeria between 1967 to 1970 caused lots of deaths and damages in Nigeria. Biafrans suffered a severe famine and nearly 1 million people died of starvation. People suffered a lot in Nigeria in post-war period. The time of civil peace was a time for resettlement for Nigerian people. People have lost jobs as many government companies have been closed. They have to be happy on whatever remained unspoiled in the war. They have to start their life again from zero level doing hard works. People have to face different problems such as not getting enough food, stops, government officials are corrupted, and still theft and robbery prevailed. Surviving is the main thing, doing any kind of work that available or possible. That is available or possible. There is no law and order as there is a high risk from armed criminals. What kind of attitude towards life do you think you would have if your situation was similar to that of Jonathan's life? Nobody knows when people have to suffer natural or human-induced disasters anytime, anywhere. Flood, earthquake, famine, wars, pandemic can take away millions of life and property. We also faced a 10-year civil war and a great earthquake, and now we are facing the challenges caused by COVID-19 pandemic. In such situation, I also like to survive as Jonathan survives in the story, being hardworking and optimistic, forgetting bitter past. Instead of regretting for the loss in such period, I try to start a new life managing the available things. Draw the characteristic sketch of Jonathan. Jonathan Iwegbu is the protagonist of Civil Peace. He is defined by optimism and resilience even in the face of great tragedy. Despite the devastation of the Civil War, Jonathan celebrates what he still has rather than regretting what he has lost. For instance, he gives thanks for the lives of his wife, 3 living children, instead of mourning the son he buried. Jonathan is not only optimistic but also industrious. Instead of waiting for the situation to change, he starts several businesses. Through the end of the story, he remains focused on the future. Even when his ex gratia money is stolen by thieves, he tells sympathetic neighbors that he counts it as nothing and continues to work. यो भयो एन्सरहरु क्वेशनहरुको। अब यहाँ समरी छ लास्टमा, यो समरीहरु हेर्नु होला, हेल्पफुल हुन्छ। हस्त धन्यवाद। आजको भिडियोमा यति नै। फेरि पनि अर्को नयाँ भिडियोहरु लिएर आउने छु। त्यतिन्जेलको लागि बिदा चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद। र यस च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएको छैन भने कृपया सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला र साथमा रहेको बेल आइकनलाई पनि दबाइदिनु होला, ताकि तपाईहरुलाई यस्तो भिडियोहरुको नयाँ अपडेटहरुको बारेमा जानकारी होस्।